Hey everyone, today is Sunday or something, I don't know. It's the weekend. Anyway, so I wanted to get on here and just say hi. And today's kind of my relaxation day. I'm waiting for my son to pick up groceries, so it's kind of that day, groceries and resetting, and self-care. So my self-care today has really been nothing. I ordered lunch uh, for my family, and otherwise, I've done nothing. And I've taken a nap. So that's my self care. I'm watching that new show, His and Hers, on Netflix. I'm on episode 2. Um, I think it's picking up. It's kind of slow at the beginning, I feel like. But it's picking up. So I'll have to, when I'm done watching all of them, I'll have to do a quick review and say what I think. I want to hear what you guys think if you guys have watched it yet, if you guys are interested in watching it. Because, we all need a new show right now, right? We have been watched almost every show on Netflix and Hulu. And so I'm glad they came out with something new. I hope it's as good as people are saying it is. Um, anyways, so let me know what you're doing for your self care today, Sunday. Hopefully you guys are doing something for yourselves, going out to eat, relaxing, laughing with your family. Something fun, something that you enjoy. I would love to hear what you guys all do for real. For your self care, and I know some of you might be in healthcare, so maybe Sunday is not your day. But when you do have that day during the week, what does it look like? What are you doing for you? Um, I hope it's something, hey, we can all use ideas, right? As you guys saw, I tried the face mask last week. That was a no go for me. So, I'm not saying I'm done today, but that is my start for my self care today is doing nothing. Because starting tomorrow, I have a busy week, busy, busy, busy appointments and running down to see my mom and just, life, right? Back to school for kids, back to work for everybody, making lunches, making dinner, all that good stuff, right? That we have to do. So yeah, I want to hear what your self care looks like. So yeah, that is my Sunday. I wanted to check in with you guys and say hey and see how you guys were doing. Um, I am thinking about ordering something that I probably shouldn't eat. Something a little naughty, right? Like cake or ice cream. Not that I need it, not that I look like I need it, but sometimes you just have to have that treat and then get rid of it, right? Let's not keep it in the house type thing. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure yet. Um, So yeah, I got to spend yesterday with my husband. I got to spend most of today with my husband. I've had some of you have actually asked me how things are going with my husband and I since everything that had happened. And so I will give you an update actually right now since I have time and you guys have time since you have asked. And if you don't know what happened, there is a video down below so you can recap and catch up what happened in my relationship in my life. Anyways, I feel like I am, one of the soap operas, right? Like Days of Our Lives or one of those, right? That seems to be my life, or it seems to be. I don't know. I always think of it that way. Or as I used to call my family, the Adams family, everything's backwards and I don't know. I'm kind of one of those people that I feel like if it can happen, it's gonna like be in my life, you know. And maybe I don't know. I'm sure other people feel that way, but other people have seen it and they're like, "Oh yeah." It's just like bugs and animals. If they can find me, they will. I have been, and then nobody believed me until I went out with a friend and we were out walking, and just walking. And all these bugs started coming towards me. I had a bee chasing me. I had, I think, spiders or ants coming after me. And this woman was like, "You were not joking." She's like, "They are not bothering me at all." And I'm like, "I told you." So, yes, I am that person. But yeah, so but back to my husband and I. So, how are we doing? We are still working on us. We are still trying to figure out things. He does text me during the day. Now, quite often, he calls me if he has, if he can, because he does drive for a living. So, driving through the city, it's a little hard to call, because you have to really pay attention if you're familiar or you're in any big city or have been. You really have to focus. Um, obviously, I want him safe and to come home safe. So, yeah. So he does call me. He does text me throughout the day. He does, check on me and see how my day's going, see what I'm up to. I do the same thing. We spend a lot more time together now. More, in the same same room. Are we perfect at talking the whole time? No. I don't think anyone should have to sit in the same room and talk all the time. Sometimes when I try to talk to him, he will put his phone down. He is still very obsessed with his phone. He just cannot put that thing down, unless I ask him to. And then sometimes he's not very happy about doing it, but he will do it. He does leave his phone around, more open, not hiding it, not like carrying it everywhere with him. Things like that. So that I appreciate, obviously. And we've been trying to communicate more. I've been communicating my needs without him getting upset. He is not the best at communicating still. He, I think, is trying to be better, but it's not perfect. It's hard when you're so used to a certain way to come out of that, right? So it does take time. We do hold hands. We do sit and talk. We do. I try to cook more. I try, to be more attentive to a lot of things. There are times, I'm not going to lie, that I feel like I put more into it than he does. But sometimes I think that's kind of my hormones too. But yeah, I do feel sometimes like I put a little more into it, meaning dates. Like, he doesn't plan dates. I'm not saying that, and I don't want to say like he doesn't plan dates. He doesn't. I mean, sometimes they're last minute dates that he will be like, "Hey, why don't we stop and go out to eat?" That's what I mean. So he does like kind of spur of a moment dates instead of like planning things. Okay. Like last night, he had to go get some shoes at Walmart, and he actually I was upstairs cleaning the room, and he texted me, and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to Walmart. Do you want to go with me?" And if you've ever been married, going to even the store together without children is a date. So that was kind of nice. We went there, and while I was there, I picked up a few things. It was actually funny because I thought I picked up 2 pairs of pants, and I realized later one pair was shorts. which is fine. I mean, I wear shorts around the house all the time. I love my biker shorts, and I guess that's what they're called now. I don't know. But so it was fine. So yeah, I picked up a few things while I was there. I looked around. It was nice. And usually he gets stressed out. He doesn't like shopping. He's one of those guys who's like, he wants to get in the store and he wants gone. And he kept telling me to take my time. I was trying to be respectful because I know that he hates being in stores. So I did take a little detour, of course, right? A few things, but yeah, so that was kind of our spur of a moment date. Our kid was upset because he didn't get to go with us. Um, because he doesn't get out of the house too much either. So he was kind of like disappointed that he didn't get to go. I think more because he loves to be with mom. But so hopefully my husband will spend a little time with him soon. I'm not sure. They don't, have my husband, I think, trying to work on relationships with the kids too. He doesn't have the best one with my oldest at all. And I'm hoping that with our youngest, that he can get in there and have one, a better one. So yeah, so that's kind of, we're taking it day by day, minute by minute. I really do express, like I said, if things are bothering me, like, hey, I'm feeling neglected, I feel like you're pulling back, here's what I need. And he tries to work on some of them. He's not perfect. No one is, right? So yeah, so that's what's been going on with us. So as of right now, things have been good. I hope it continues to. So anyways, I'm going to go finish this show. And knowing me, I'm going to finish it tonight. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a self-care and just relaxing day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.